Hey guys, so what I wanted to do was record a very simple stretching routine that you can do either in the morning or at night before you go to bed. I did this one at night before going to bed just to help my body relax and help my mind relax as well. So what we have here is a lying spinal twist. Not striving for perfection here, obviously, when it comes to the recording, but right now my left arm is extended out onto the floor. My knees are dropped to the left as well. This is called open book. So I grab my right arm and reach over for the left, going into a spinal rotation. As you can see, I just switched. So right now my right arm is extended onto the floor. My knees are dropped to the right. And now I'm opening and extending towards the left side, just getting that upper back and that thoracic spine moving a little bit and loosened up. Slowly we're going to sit up. And next we're going to go into a single leg hamstring stretch. I'm stretching my right hamstring to start off with. As you can see, my right arm, my right hand is placed over on my left knee, and then I'm reaching up slowly and then coming up and around, reaching for my right foot. So while we are stretching the right hamstring, we are also getting a nice stretch in that left lat. And then we're going to come out of it very slowly. Big deep breath. We're going to go into the second repetition. Really making sure that the shoulders are away from the ears and we're breathing through our belly or our diaphragm. I like to hold these stretches for 20 to 30 seconds, going for 2 repetitions on each side. And here we go, over to the left hamstring. My right arm is slowly going to extend up towards the ceiling, and then we're going to come up and around, reaching for that left foot, getting a nice stretch in that left hamstring, and feeling a nice opener for that right side of the body. Going into our second repetition. Making sure that we are very intentional of our breathing. That has been something that I have really been practicing and focusing on these past few months, just to help calm and ease my anxiety. It really does make a huge difference when you are intentional with your breath and you are breathing through your diaphragm compared to your chest. Okay, now we're going to tie it together. We're going to stretch both hamstrings at the same time. I like to make sure that my shoulders are relaxed going into this, taking a big deep breath right before we reach forward. I've been working on this one for a few weeks now, and it definitely felt really good in that second repetition in this video. I felt like it was definitely deeper, and I'm making progress. Once again, going into the second repetition, we'll take a nice big deep breath, and then we will slowly lower our torso down to our knees. And last but certainly not least, a nice inner thigh and hip opener. Having the soles of your feet together and having your knees out wide really does wonders for releasing stress from the hips. Our hips play a huge part in a lot of different body movements that we are performing throughout the day. So I really like to rinse them out with this stretch. As you can see, I'm getting ready to go into a little bit of a deeper stretch for this next repetition by extending my arms out in front. And then towards the last 5 or 10 seconds of the hold, I like to reach a little bit further, making sure that you also take a big deep breath before you go into these repetitions. And I'm all about mind-body connection, so I like to just picture the stress leaking from my hips. And it's a wrap. This is something that you can do in the morning. In the evening, we will take one more big deep breath through the diaphragm and let it go. Thank you so much for joining me. We're going to give ourselves one more big hug to represent self-love. And namaste.